Hi, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is all is well with everyone. This content that you are about to view may be offensive. If you are easily offended, then please do not watch. My name is Carmela Biggs.
You are tuning in to Pastor Michael's show. Illuminati News Hour on the Gospel Radio Show. Yeah, you are tuning into the Pastor Michael Show on Gospel Talk Radio Show.
It is not a coincidence that this man died this year, on the same year of the 44th anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones. 44 represents the Negro. The CDC is located in Georgia, and a slew of other things. And this man is known for the song, "The Devil Went Down to Georgia Looking for a Soul to Steal." Man. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
This is from amp.tennessean.com. Article headline: Country Music Hall of Fame member Charlie Daniels died at 83.
This was a blood sacrifice. Backwards, that's 38. 38 represents murder by numbers. When you listen to the song "Murder by Numbers" by the band The Police, yeah, that's an actual band called The Police. They've made a song in reference to murder by numbers. And if you look at the album cover of that song by The Police, it says "Murder by Numbers." It's the only numbers that have been changed, the letters that have been changed to numbers. The B has been changed to an 8, and the E has been changed to a 3. 38 represents murder by numbers. This man was murdered by numbers. Now, I know some of you may say, "Oh, well, he could have died of old age. He was old." No, you don't die of old age when you're in Hollywood. That's impossible. This man was died for an agenda. But go ahead, Brother Israel.
Charlie Daniels, a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, who sang "The Devil Went Down to Georgia," recorded with Bob Dylan and was a vocal supporter of U.S. veterans, died Monday morning after suffering a hemorrhaging stroke. He was 83. Daniel's death was confirmed by the publicist Don Murray Serb. He is survived by his wife Hazel and son Charlie Daniels Jr. By the time the Charlie Daniels band topped charts with "Devil" in 1979, the instrumentalist, singer, and songwriter had long established a remarkable multi-faceted career in Nashville. As a session musician, he played on 3 of Bob Dylan's albums, including the revolutionary Nashville Skyline, as well as recording for Ringo Starr and Leonard Cohen. He was a fixture of the touring circuit for the next 40 years, became a tireless advocate for servicemen and women, and entered the information age as one of country music's most outspoken conservative voices. Daniels merged those sounds in the mid-1950s to create rock band The Jaggers, which which most notably recorded instrumental single Jagger in Fort Worth, Texas, for national distribution via Epic Records. In Texas, he connected with producer Bob Johnston, who years later Daniels would credit with helping him find his way as a songwriter and sought after session player in Nashville. In 1964, Daniels and Johnston co-wrote "It Hurts Me," a single cut by Elvis Presley that proved the... They just reset up. That proved...
So he did something with Elvis too, huh?
A single cut by, I'm not sure if he did it. I guess Elvis recorded it.
No, okay.
That's it. Yeah. That proved the first victory in decades of songwriting success for the song. Elvis recorded it, and it was by far the biggest thing that had ever happened to me in my life in one set. 3 years passed before Daniels and his distinct country rock influence pulled into Music City. Living in Newport, Kentucky, with his wife Hazel and 2-year-old son Charlie Daniels Jr., the seasoned stage player headed south with ideas of substituting beer joint stages for session work in Nashville. And Daniels rolled into Nashville, literally, as he told the Tennessee in 2014, beginning a 5-decade stay in Middle Tennessee. I came to Nashville in 1967 with the clutch out of my car and a $20 bill.
Oh, Lord.
Daniels told
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. And a $20 bill. There's a lot of $20 bills going around. Who, George Floyd. What I told you? I told you that this nigga died for the black agenda. George Floyd got arrested or got killed or got hemmed up by the police for trying to pass a bad $20 bill. This man talking about he came to Nashville with a blown clutch and a $20 bill. You know what that blown clutch is? You know what that symbolized? That's a car. So he came to Nashville, you know what I'm saying, to get out of his original shell and to jump in another shell. What I mean by shell is, I'm talking spiritual to you guys. Shell is a car. A car is the vehicle that you ride in. So he was saying that he came to Nashville with himself. And he transformed into something greater. And a $20 bill. 20 represents death. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys that. That's why we in the year 2020. And all you've been hearing about was freaking death. Not only that, his hit song is "The Devil Went Down to Georgia Looking for a Soul to Steal." Home of the CDC. And it's going to be a lot of niggas that is going to be getting killed in Georgia. Watch what I tell you. Because this year marks the 44th anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones. This is an agenda. And this is a symbol. This nigga talking about a blown clutch and the $20 bill. You know what I'm saying? He could have said $15. He could have said damn $5. He said the $20 bill. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
That I didn't fit the Nashville type very well. I come out of 12 years of playing bank, blank, balls to the wall.
There go that motherfucking damn 12 years.
860.
There go that 12 years again. Backwards, that's 21. Agenda 21. What is Agenda 21? Agenda 21, that's Bill Gates' agenda to vaccinate you niggas. Told you, this nigga was killed for a ritual. This nigga was killed for a purpose. Yes, we're breaking up a little bit there. This nigga was killed for a purpose. This is a nigga agenda. I know the man is white, but this nigga was killed for a nigga agenda. Agenda 21. Go ahead, Brother Israel. No. Well, I don't know. He's breaking up. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
Alrighty, hopefully we finished it.
Yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Gospel Talk Radio. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. That's going to wrap it up. They couldn't hear you because you kept breaking up, but that's okay. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Gospel Talk Radio. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host is Brother Lamik Israel. If you are new to this channel, please tap that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like this show, hit that hate button if you hate this show, hit that comment, leave a question or comment on this show. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.